Once you have opened the data set, data for sorting and graphing, you will notice that there's some information for student enrollment in the course: first name, last name, ID number, program plan, subplan, and 3 columns labeled Sort 1, Sort 2, and Sort 3. Your first task is to figure out how the data was sorted in order to get the rank order numbers in each of the columns Sort 1, Sort 2, and Sort 3. I'll show you how to do the data in column Sort 2 in column F. So the first thing we have to do is actually grab the data that we want to sort, and in order to do that, there are 2 ways to do it. You actually have to grab all the data. If you only get the data in the column that you want, it will scramble it relative to the rest of the information in the data set. So I'm going to come over to the row numbers and highlight those from the top of the data set to the bottom of the data set. Then I'm going to come up to the Data tab, click on Sort, and it's asking me what I want to sort on. Oh, my data has headers. I didn't grab the column name, so I need to click that off so that it will actually sort all the data. And I want to sort on column F because that's where the Sort 2 information is, and I don't want largest to smallest. I want smallest to largest. And so I'm going to click OK and see what happens. When I do that, I need to make sure that all of the numbers in column F for Sort 2 are in numerical order. 1 is at the top and it increases down to 30, so that's a good sign. The question is, what was sorted on in order to get that rank ordering? If I look in the column for first name, it doesn't look like there's any particular ordering to these names, nor in the column labeled last name, nor in the column labeled ID, but it does look like in the program plan subplan they were sorted in alphabetical order, but there's some other level of sort. Still, I'm going to do this in 2 parts. We'll sort on the program plan subplan and see where that takes us. This time I'm going to grab the data, including the column headers, a different way. I'm going to actually highlight all of the data in this data set from top to bottom. I'm going to come back up to the Data tab and the Sort function, and instead of column F, first I need to tell it that I do have the headers, and when I do that it knows the names of the columns. I'm going to sort on program plan subplan. I'm going to click OK, and that still looks all right, but I do have to examine the data now and ask what the second level of sort was. If I look just at the 3 names in the Animal Health Sciences group, the ID number doesn't seem to have any order, nor does the last name, but it looks like the first name might. So we'll grab the data again, and we'll add a level of sort. And I want to sort on the first name, and I'm going to click OK, and oh, now the numbers in column Sort 2 are not quite in numerical order, but I think this should give you a clue about what it is you need to do next. So I'm going to record what I have learned about how Sort 2 was ordered somewhere in the file, and I want you to do that in red. So we're going to come over to the font color and choose red, and now I can actually type Sort 2 was sorted. And then you're going to try to figure out how Sort 1 and Sort 3 were sorted. Enter the information in red as well somewhere in the file.